35, it's 1st and 10. First carry for the Auburn alum, Tank Bigsby. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
33-yard line.
On second down, it's Williams. And they'll get about 8 out of that one. But still a little work to do now on third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up 4th down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he's going to have the pick. First down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th down.
13 yards. First down, Bears.
They'll run the draw with Bigsby. And they'll take this down inside with 35. 13 pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Giants are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
First and 10.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
And the Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down. Giants. First down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
The truth is, Mike, they just aren't getting the push they need up front. This defense has been a motivated group these last couple plays, and now for the second straight time, they failed to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Third and long, and Dart is going to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. A play fake. Now Williams. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Here's third down and a few inches. They'll try and run here with Bigsby. He will not be able to get to the end. They shut him down. Taken down behind the line. And it's fourth down.
So it's a pretty manageable third down. So they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
That's taken at about the 14. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. On play action, it is Dart. Open man downfield, that's Neighbors. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
5 yards on the play. And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Whistles look like the right side got an early jump there. Let's check the flag.
On the
Ready. Go!
On the give, it's Tracy. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. Giants football here to begin the second quarter. And they are facing a 2nd and long.
Track at 60. Set up.
A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Achane. He's going to be brought down short of the first down by a couple of yards. Gain of 9, but it is 4th down.
Well, on that 3rd and real long, he might not pick up the first down, although it looked for a minute like he was, Mike. That is a heck of a run. I've had a coach tell us those 3rd and long pickups, that's just like adding that yardage to the punt.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the Giants first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. That's a gain of 18.
Ready? Cougar 19. Ready?
Now, this looks like a design run. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of the first down. A pickup of 9.
Down by Camryon Richardson. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 12-yard line.
A good spot here. 2nd and a yard.
Ready? 19, Tiger, 19. 60 by 6, 79. Go!
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And the Giants are going to have 1st and goal. Good running gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up 1st and goal.
The ball comes out. Looks like the Bears got there, and they did. Chicago ball.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit, and that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Williams. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. He's got a man. That's complete. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes had a good time as they get the conversion on third down. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. They'll run with Bigsby, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. Here's Williams. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle.
This is a great example, Mike, of just how effective it is when you're efficient on early downs throwing the ball. I mean, when you can pick up 1st downs without getting the 3rd down, as the game unfolds, things just get easier and easier. Take what the defense is giving you. Don't force the ball downfield. And when you can stay ahead of the chains without having to get to 3rd and have it plays, that's when an offense is really firing. A lot of times the success of a draw depends on the defensive ends, Mike, rushing the passer. In this case, a great job by the defensive end. He initially reads pass, but then he determines that it's going to be a draw. He quickly adjusts, and he's able to tackle the running back.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down. To throw is Williams. Oh, a teardrop throws there off his back foot. It's complete. They hit another 17. Back-to-back plays of 17 yards. And another 1st down. Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
They try to throw again. Here's Williams. Now a screen set up for Bigsby. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Can they keep this drive rolling? Here is 3rd and inches. 3rd down, they go with Bigsby. And the Bears are going to be set up with 1st and goal as they get the conversion on 3rd and inches. Throwing is Williams. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops. And just nowhere for that back to go.
On the ground, here's Bigsby. Good blocking, and he's in. Hank Bigsby. Touchdown, Bears. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
10, here is Dart. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
At the 35-yard line.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Over the middle, that's the tight end, Johnson. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Out of the gun, third down. It's Dart. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Bears are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Williams. He's going to let this one go deep. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
All I ever wanted was a black Grand National. Being rational, giving what they asked for. It's not enough. You solid left, but it's not enough. You there, reach them, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get it. Somebody gotta go.
Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 to score as the third quarter begins. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on first down. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
7-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Here we go, shot. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now it's Tracy looking to run. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Giants first down.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards.
He works free. Right side. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New York. The extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Giants will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all time, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown. On the ground, it is Bigsby to start this drive. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I can promise you, that is not how he wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On third down, it's Williams from the gun. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate its call to the punt team. It's fourth down. The Bears send out their punt team. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. The returner will get away from it, and it's going to be marked down at 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
for Tracy. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll go play action here with Burke. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
19, Buffalo 18, go!
Out of shotgun, it's Dart. Throw on the move is caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That has play good for 22. First down, Giants.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Clark. Quick run taken in, and they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's another Giants.
13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
Let's go now.
And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, New York. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate. Great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Here's Williams on first and 10. Taken in, it's Tez Walker. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
15 yards.
First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
First down there.
Straight ahead, it's Bixby. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Now whistles here, and a penalty. Somebody moved early up front. Throwing on second down. Williams. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That is caught. He finds Walker. And he's in. Here's Walker. Touchdown, Chicago. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And that one shuts down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
19, Tiger, 19.
The RPO. That one is complete. And he is out of bounds at the 45. A gain there of 11. That's good for a Giants first down. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Set. 60 Eagles, 60.
A run to start the 4th quarter, and here's Tracy. Into space. And they finally track him down, but not until he gets to the 3-yard line. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 52 yards. High game, 4th quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to 1st and goal. And he will take it in himself. Jackson Dart, touchdown, Giants. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff.
The Bears take
This
over
one
1st
is going to
and 10.
sail through the end zone for a touchdown. They're going to start this on the ground with Bigsby. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12. At the
On 2nd down,
34-yard line.
it's Williams. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Here we go. 3rd and a yard. Williams. He'll air it out down the middle. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense. We give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his 3rd interception of the game. He's got to just...
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Dart exiting the pocket right, escaping the danger, throwing and completed, and that's going to be a first down, a pickup of 9.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And he does it about as well as you can ask.
And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
Back at the 43-yard line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
19, Lion. 18, Pioneer.
3rd and long, and Dart is going to throw. That's caught, and it's Cam Scannable. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
Now they'll pitch it out here. Trying to bounce that one outside, but only to be able to get back to the original line of scrimmage. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55.
You can tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. but the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. And now we get a timeout by the defense. Clock stops with a minute 50 left in the game.
At the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? Go!
On the ground, here's Tracy. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll run with Scatterby. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
The 11-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolf.
They'll drop to throw. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York. Extra point attempt to come here.
For the extra point.
Now, how about this? It's a fake. And he is out of bounds. And really a head scratcher there. They try the fake on the extra point, and they get nothing to show for it. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard run.
Here's 1st and 10. Slot man in motion right. Williams going to give it up on the pop pass. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
And the Bears.
They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
At the 46-yard
Still
line.
some hope. Keyword some. No timeouts. They need 2 scores, and it's 1st and 10. And he's open middle of the field. It is caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Bears. His 4th TD grab of the season.
The kicker on for the point after.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of love and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense can just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation, take a couple knees, get on with the win.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring them down for a loss.
Ready? Cougar 19. Ready?
Now, faking the give. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And once he got his head around, he realized
realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
Here's a design run. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. It comes with 36 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. This is 1st and 10. In motion comes Walker. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And that is incomplete.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I won't be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
Williams to throw on second down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Noise reverberating off the roof. Very loud before third down. Here's Williams now to throw. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim.
In need of a recovery and a quick field goal. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Check. Nice rep, Buffalo 18.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
A play fake. Now Dart rolling to the left. Now he'll air one out. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly it is 3rd and 10. Here we go. One final play. A ball deep for the end zone. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So it's a win for the men in blue. The Giants get it done.